Autumn in the garden and the first frost. The garden awoke to a brittle light. The sun struggling through a low grey sky. Leaves, once green and lush, now lay scattered across the flower bed. Their colors fiery, marigolds still clinging stubbornly to the edges, foxgloves bowing under the chill, and peonies already drooping, heavy with the memory of summer. Eliza stepped onto the path, carrying her garden basket, the watering can empty and forgotten. Frost had stiffened the soil, and the plants no longer needed water. Kneeling to loosen the soil around the last of the herbs, she touched a thyme leaf, its surface crisp, and inhaled the pungent scent, mingling with the faint sweetness of honeysuckle curling along the fence. The vegetable patch looked fragile under the first frost. Each tomato plant trembled on brittle stems, their roots barely gripping the frozen soil. With a wooden fork she pulled out weeds that had survived the summer, their persistence admirable, yet futile now. By the rose trellis, Eliza picked up her pruning shears to trim branches, cutting carefully, knowing that even in the cold, garden growth remained her duty. Fallen blossoms crunched underfoot as she swept them with the garden rake, watching the frost turn them to pale, glassy fragments. The apple tree stood silent, its branches stripped yet dignified. Beneath it, the hedge had hardened into a dark green wall, protecting patches of lavender and sage from the icy wind. A single stem of marigold glinted in the pale light, resilient as hope itself. Eliza paused, wrapping her shawl tighter, the first frost nipping at her fingers. The garden, despite the cold, whispered stories of growth, of seasons, and of the quiet patience required to endure. Knowing that winter would soon arrive, she smiled softly, letting the silence envelop her. For a moment, having checked every plant, she leaned on her hand trowel and looked around. The garden was alive still, though differently, a place of shadows and textures, of scents muted but present, of endings that promised renewal.